Hi, welcome back to Keeping Almost Great. Today I want to talk a little bit about spreading awareness and what that means. Unless you've been living under a rock, you have seen or heard about the ice bucket challenge, and basically people are pouring buckets of ice on themselves for ALS research and awareness and etc. And then, unfortunately, last night, the great and wonderful Robin Williams passed away. But it has basically been confirmed that it was suicide, and he's been battling a very severe case of depression recently, and over years and years, and addiction as well. And I want to talk a little bit about what awareness means and what it means to be spreading awareness for something. Some people have been frustrated with how people are pouring buckets of ice on themselves for awareness, but that doesn't actually do much. And that's the tricky thing about awareness and spreading awareness. The purpose of it is to make you more aware of a cause or a situation, and the intention behind the ice bucket challenge is that people will, once they receive the challenge, they will look up what ALS is, make a short video explaining, pour ice on themselves, donate money to ALS research. And some people aren't doing that. They know that it's for ALS awareness, but they don't say much about the actual disease. And on the other hand, even though people are doing that, it's making others go look up what ALS actually is, which is the purpose of it. So the boundaries can be a little tricky between doing something to help a cause and doing something when you're trying to help a cause, but you don't really know much about it. With diseases and situations like ALS, not a lot of people know a lot about the actual disease and what it does and how severe it is, and the more people who learn about it, the more money will be donated to research. They'll hopefully find a cure will hopefully be found, that sort of thing. Then with Robin Williams' suicide, there have also been people trying to spread mental health awareness, and the issue with mental health causes is that for so many years it's just been hush hush and people don't want to talk about it, and that has changed a lot over the past 25 years, but there still is a long ways to go. So people need to talk about mental illness so that people who are suffering from mental illness, people who are suffering from mental illness don't feel alone, know that this is an actual disease and you need to get help for it. And two, so that people who don't have mental illness will treat people who do have mental illness better. That is the short version of why awareness for mental health is so important, to just be talking about it. Then on the next step, which is what a lot of people are still doing now anyways, but we need to be hopefully moving towards this as a society soon, is going beyond just talking about it and donating and volunteering, etc., etc. And that's sort of at the stage we're at a lot with causes like ALS and arthritis, actually. We need to spread awareness so that people are aware of these conditions and can help. No progress will be made if we don't talk about it. No progress will be made if society as a whole isn't talking about it. As someone who suffers from disease, I have rheumatoid arthritis and fibromyalgia, I find just talking about this stuff to be just as important as donating money right now, and that won't be the same forever. So it's important that we talk about these things. It's important that we talk about what life is really like living with arthritis, and that anyone can get arthritis, and not just adults or elderly people, and not just athletes. Anyone can get arthritis. It's important that people are aware of the facts for arthritis, mental illness, ALS, every cause out there. So we need to be aware of the facts. It's also important that people donate money and whether that's in the form of a donation or in the form of paying $25 registration fee for a 5K. It's important that we do this so that we can make progress and hopefully finding a cure for people who suffer from these conditions, or at the very least, make life a little bit easier for them. That's all I have to say for today. Sorry if it was a little bit rambling, whatever. Comment below what you think about awareness and stuff, especially like with the Ice Bucket Challenge. And you can find me on my blog at www.katethealmostgreat.com. Links are below to my social media stuff. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next Wednesday. Bye.